I'm back. Well, that was quite interesting. It makes me laugh. Well, let's see. What was I saying? What's my angst against the New World Order? The whole thing's a lie. It's just a con game, and it's just built by people that don't believe it. They're just doing it like it's a marketing ploy or something like that. Well, what's wrong with it? Doesn't matter how many people you twist to your way of thinking. They're going to get killed. The Bible is plain. Revelations, a star like unto a mountain burning with fire falls into the sea, or is cast into the sea, and destroys a third of the ships of the sea. And a third of that which has life in the sea. Now that's a big meteor. That's big. That's going to kill a lot of people. And I'm presuming that the resulting tsunami is going to kill millions. Just as an outside guess, let's just put it this way. There are millions of people that live in what I estimate where it's going to land, which is in the Pacific Ocean. There's a lot of reasons for that. Tremendous amount of shipping comes and goes in the South Pacific Seas. So, and millions of people are going to be at risk from the tsunamis. And I mean, they're probably going to be big, bigger than maybe as big as the most catastrophic tsunamis that have ever happened in geographical history. And 5 months after that, the 4 angels sealed in the river Euphrates are going to be loosed, and their armies number 200 million. And they're going to kill a third of mankind. Now, if you want to do the numbers yourself, there's 7.4 billion people on Earth. Whatever. Everything that the New World Order tries to do now is going to be destroyed. Will they survive? Well, apparently enough of them will survive, but there's going to arise a new beast, a new prophet, or rather false prophet. And he's going to put the old beast on the shelf, and he's going to rear up a new one. Now, a lot of preachers, they get it in their head that the red beast is going to be that beast that's blah, 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 yada, yada, crappity crap. That's the way I look at it. Because that's not the red beast. The red beast is the one the city of Babylon rides. And he is not the final beast of Revelation. And in fact, if you read Revelations, that beast is conquered. Its 10 kings are overcome by Jesus Christ, because those 10 kings are going to attack Christianity, fiercely attack them. I mean, bad. It's going to be real bad. And that red beast is going to, those 10 kings, that red beast is going to go back into perdition. I.e., it's not going to be the final beast. That's another beast. Total different description from the beast that gets set on the shelf. That is also the beast of the book of Daniel. Now, there's going to be a new Antichrist, false prophet, or whatever. He's going to have his own beast with only 2 horns, 2 kings. That's pretty fascinating to think about. Either way, all this work today, and now I'm going to tell you one more thing. Jesus Christ has to come back before 2067. And I'm going to say this one more time. And I won't be alive for then. If he doesn't come back, then Christianity is a falsehood. But no, the people today alive, they don't want to wait for that. 50 years, I'll be dead by then. How selfish and self-centered is that? You want to be selfish and self-centered, just go live your own life. These things aren't going to come to the fro now. No matter how hard you try, it just keeps getting hindered and stopped. You must be pulling your hair out by now. Ha ha ha. But according to the Bible, all these things have to happen, so you're doing what the Bible says. But in order to understand what's going on today, you literally have to go back to the book of Daniel. The overlap doesn't happen in the book of Daniel until his fourth beast. And then all of a sudden you see all kinds of things going on that we can relate to today. I used to wonder, I can remember saying to my second wife, I know that prophecy is being fulfilled. I just don't know how it is. Well, after we broke up, I can remember God leading me back to the book of Daniel over and over and over again, and I kept saying, God, I just can't get this. I don't get it. It took a few years of meditating on it before I began to understand it and began to relate some of the things, at least some of them, to the book of Daniel. And I what was going on today to what I read. And I finally said, oh, what a mighty and awesome God to confuse people like that. It's awesome. So, hey, you people are just going to utterly fail. It's just a failure today. You're just going to be, your only rest is going to be when, after the meteors and after the war, and I mean, this is going to be a general uprising, and this is what everybody's trying to stop, is the chaos, and by all means. But, you know, in this day and age, for right now, yeah, you kind of got to. But for some reason, we've got a bunch of people out there thinking they're going to start the chaos. What kind of weird crap is that? You'll be wasting your time. You're just going to end up in prison. Why? Why bother? It's a waste of time. It's just all going to get destroyed and blown away, and it's just going to be changed. Jesus is going to come back by 2067. He's going to. And all the things that are written in the Word are going to, up to, except for what's going to happen after the 1,000-year reign. All that, everything else pretty much is going to happen, including that big meteor. And I guarantee you're not going to stop that from happening. I got a feeling that God's already got that figured out. He's going to catch you by surprise somehow. Or worse, you're going to run around like that'll never happen. How many times have I heard that in my life? That'll never happen, and it happened. Future prediction. I've made a lot of strange predictions in my life that have happened. And people looked at me like I was some kind of, I don't know, how I made it happen somehow. I didn't make that happen. I predicted cold weather. The world's saying, no, positive attitude. Not going to be cold and not going to be cold. All we got to do is have a positive mental attitude about it. Your mind and you having a positive mental attitude is not going to stop it from getting cold. It's not going to, you don't control the sun, I guarantee you. Not even the devil. He don't control the sun. Every 35 years the sun goes through a cycle, and now scientists and observers are saying, holy crap. You know, my Bible says that the moon is going to become bright as day. I've been, I kind of watch the sun, when it comes up and when it goes down, and I've been noticing something about it. It's getting brighter while it cools off. Well, that's interesting. Huh. And last night when I went to bed, I thought the moon, which is at its furthest distance away, it's looking kind of small, was bright, very bright. And I thought, we won't need lights if it stays like this. The moon will be our light. Well, enough said. Wasted time. It's just going to be destroyed, wasted, and everything you're doing is just going to be set on the shelf. Whoever comes along going to say, I got a better idea. Click.